I put. I made some recordings for you.
Okay. For me?
Yes, Chris.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, honey.
Welcome.
One of which is Chris begging to come back inside after being outside for like 5 minutes. Thank you, dear. I know. Take the ibuprofen. So, he was only out there for like 5 minutes. And he was like, Mom, can we go inside? So I got like a short video of him playing out there.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I started taking another video because he was talking about hitting the moon with his bat because he was in Imagination Land, I guess.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm going to hit the moon with this. And then he starts talking about wanting to go inside.
That's bad.
And yeah, he's just, I got him really excited about the toys, but not actually about going outside.
Mm-hmm.
This kid. He gets excited about the toys, or something outside, or something he can take outside, but not outside. Outside, he's out there for a few minutes, and he's like, the excitement for this thing that I play with out here is worn off. I just want to go in. Mom, can we go inside? And I'm like, well, we gotta wait a little bit. He's like, Mom, can we please go inside? He acts like he's dying. I'm like, oh, I don't want to be out here either. And he did start to heat up a little bit, so we came in. I was watching him. He drank like half a bottle of water. So he ran around good.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I told him that he shouldn't, because he was laying in the grass. I told him, you need to get up. You get bed bugs that way. Bed bugs are commoner out here.
Yes.
And he jumped up so fast, and then he tried to tiptoe across the grass. The floor is lava with the grass. He was just straight up, where are they? And I was like, honey, no, we have no way of knowing. And he's like, most horrified look in the world. He just went straight up, the grass is lava.
Do you want to put the soup up?
If you'd like. Chris ate most of the noodles out of it. I figured you'd appreciate that since you're not big on noodles.
Sometimes I am.
I was gonna order a pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was like, nah. I already had to spend the money to go down and get the quarters real fast. So we didn't have enough. Because they took up the price. I don't even know how long ago they took up the price.
Yeah, I haven't been there.
We haven't used the laundromat in like,
About 4 years.
No. We've used it a couple times in there. I think it's been over a year though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know it's been over a year. Possibly over a year and a half.
Yeah.
We normally just do all our own stuff here, but I think the only thing that we really took there before was the big fluffy blanket, and I managed to get it in our washer once.
And I was worried about that for overloading the machine.
Mm-hmm. And you took it down there, and it just hasn't been there since, till today. Some of these, though, are going to need that every time.
I know. They're too good for here. I know.
One day I want to get a house and a full-size washer and dryer. Or at least rent a house and have a full-size washer and dryer.
I'm going to do the dishes. And I'm going to go take my shower.
Okay. I think I need to join you. I feel all sticky and gross.
Do what?
I feel all sticky and gross. What?
You're not supposed to.
Dear, under my boobs is dripping sweat.
Well, it happens. I still would touch you, make love to you. You know,
Okay. This wasn't paused, honey.
I didn't know, I'm sorry. You started, that's a compliment. You opened up the door, I didn't know.
Oh, I'm too tired to do shame right now. Shame takes energy I do not currently have to sustain.
Hey, it's a natural thing,
Okay.
okay?
I put some more of that stuff in my hair.
I'm not embarrassed to saying I want to make love to you.
Nah, but the world probably don't need to know about the sweat under my boobs. I put some more of that stuff in my hair earlier. I really need to wash it out. It at least seems to help though.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm not even gonna address that. So my hair is long enough to get caught in my armpits. I don't know what else to say right now. I dealt with that lady. I ended up blocking both of them after he deleted their comments. I think I left one of them just so that I guess is an example of don't call me weird, because I expect intelligent comments. If you are going to show up, at least be intelligent. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me how I'm wrong. Tell me. Cite sources. Sources that can be backed up and won't fall apart at like more than 5 minutes of research. Also, Google can be wrong. Use something other than Google. Kids have actually gotten questions wrong because Google works on algorithms of popularity, not of factuality. Sometimes you can find facts with it. Sometimes there are popular misconceptions. Like, well, actually, there's some things I can honestly say aren't misconceptions, but that people like to think are because it's harder to accept what really goes on than it is to accept it. So, anyway, yeah. I am beat. I am pushed. Whatever way that you say tired. I also hurt everywhere. So, the sheets I'm washing at home, I still need to transfer those to the dryer, but regular laundry is already in the dryer. So yeah, I have to wait for that. At least I got the big fluffy stuff done. So that's gonna get put away. Chris put his comforter on his dresser so that we can put it on with the clean sheets tomorrow. Not that his sheets aren't clean now, it's just good practice. You know, fresh sheets, fresh comforter. Something about that. So, yeah. I really don't know what else to say. I mean, other than the fact that I mean, I don't really consider my life boring, but it's... I live a pretty peaceful life. Other than helping people with some of the stuff that goes on with the corruption and whatnot. As far as my day-to-day, other than that, and I can't really talk about that all that much. So, if at all, in some cases, it's actually pretty peaceful. I watch YouTube videos while I'm multitasking. Talk here when I'm not journaling, which is actually really hard for me to keep doing. It's a lot harder than just writing it out. Also, it takes more to do. Like, I can't just write a sentence, go do something, and then come back to it. I actually have to sit here and do it. So, I mean, I play video games whenever I have time. I'm not horribly interesting. And the things that might be perceived as interesting, I don't really want people to see as interesting. I am an artist. I can do some pretty good stuff, but I'm also really shit at navigating the market. So there's that. Occasionally stuff happens, but occasionally stuff happens to everybody. Currently, I don't really have more shit happen to me than anybody else. But at the same time, the fact that some of that stuff happens to other people or to anybody at all is bad. And the stuff that has happened is still bad. And I still can't find anybody to look at the case with my kids and whatnot. They won't even look at it. It just doesn't matter. They hear it and they just shut down because they've heard it so many times. And they just don't want to deal with it. And they don't want to face it. So, that sort of thing. It doesn't matter if you can prove it or not. Because half the battle is just getting someone to listen.
In the way.
I used to be Dark Lady in the Moon. Not shitting, that was my actual YouTube handle. It was also my Google handle, and it had been for quite some time before that. Yes, dear?
I'm going to take a shower.
Okay. You want me to join you?
Oh, I see too, but you're in the movie, you're recording.
Honey?
What? Doing dishes.
I can stop. I don't really feel like talking about this right now. Okay. Anyway, long story short, that and all my associated accounts were hacked. To this day, I've not gotten it back. So yeah, I used to dye my hair black, and I didn't start that way, but I did. Periodically, I would dye it black. I don't have black hair, but I have really dark eyebrows, so they matched. Finally matched. So yeah, this is it. I'm just gonna go upstairs, take a water-saving shower, which doesn't actually save water because you still both have to shower after. Oh goodness, may children never see this video as children, maybe as adults. Anyway, bye.